Hi there, family. As always, it is wonderful to be back with you. And today, still under our theme of God's no harm principle, I want to share with you something that I will call wrecking the nest. And of course, the word wrecking brings to mind the whole idea of destruction. So I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. I am going to read to you something that really impacted me. And the base text is Deuteronomy 32:11, which says, "An eagle stirreth up her nest." So the writer says that God, like the eagle, stirs our nest. Yesterday, it was a place for us. Today, there's a new plan. He wrecks the nest, although he knows it is dear to us, perhaps because it is dear to us. He loves us too well not to spoil our meager contentment. Let not our minds, therefore, dwell on second causes. It is his doing. Oopsie. Do not let us blame the thorn that pierces us. Listen to this carefully now. Though the destruction of the nest may seem like wanton, just cruel and careless, and almost certainly comes at an hour when I do not expect it, those things happen that I least anticipate, let me guard my heart and not be forgetful of God's care. Lest I miss the meaning of the wreckage of my hopes, He has something better for me. God will not spoil our nest and leave us without a nest if a nest is best for us. His seeming cruelty is love. Therefore, let us always light with the things of time. The eaglet says, "Teach me to fly." The saints often sit idly wishing that they were like to their Lord. Neither, that is the saint nor the eaglet, is likely to recognize that the prayer is heard when the nest is toppled over. The breaking up of a nest is an act of God's benevolence. What a startling thought. Yet, here, this is what this writer says now, yet here's an old writer who makes it a subject of praise, blesses God for it, declares it to be the first step of my education. I cannot understand praising Him for His gifts to body and soul, but I lose my breath in surprise when I'm asked to make the first stanza of my hymn the adoration of His mercy in loosing the ties of home. Nay, my soul, the writer tells us, it is to strengthen these ties that my Father breaks up the nest, not to get rid of home, but to teach us to fly. You want to learn how to fly? Travel with thy teacher, and thou shalt learn that. Says the storm that shook thy nest taught thee to fly. The wing life is characterized by comprehensiveness. High soaring gives wide seeing. Family, this spiritual exposition, you could call it, is really very deep. Sometimes God would have us fly. He would stir up our nest, and we must not misinterpret or misunderstand the stirring up of the nest. If we so want to be eagles and we so want to fly, then we have to allow God to teach us the laws of aerodynamics in whatever way He chooses. All right, God bless you. There is so much to share in this topic. I do want to share with you before we leave this topic. I was going to say abandon, but we're not abandoning it because it is so deep we could always come back to it. I want to give you some spiritual insight that I find to be quite intriguing actually, and that is how God can keep us in the hollow of the flame. All right, family, you coming back? I am going to be looking for you. All right, so next time. Bye bye. Thanks for staying with me. And again, if you are enjoying these notes, share them with a friend. All right, dear. Bye bye.